Hello, I'm Titti. My name is Titti Kallio, and I work for Church Council of Finland. That's a Lutheran church in Finland, the main church in Finland. I'm a psychologist, so I didn't study theology. I come from business side, and what I've been doing and what I'm doing here at the church as well is user experience, service design, and customer experience. And I also manage digital projects. So that's my field. I came to work as a project manager for the church website because at that time, nearly 10 years ago, we had 400 parishes in Finland, and they all had their own website. And you can imagine how expensive that is. And the knowledge how to do a good website is not that good in small parishes. So we at the Church Council of Finland, we decided, or they have decided, and that's why I was hired, they decided that, okay, we need a common template for these 400 parishes. And now 95% of Finnish parishes are using the common website template. ECIC, which is European Christian Internet Conference, is, for me, for example, it's been very important because when we started, for example, this common website project, it was very, very important to hear about experiences from other churches, because like what we have learned here now during the first 2 days, we share same problems. We have same problems. We can learn from solutions which they have made at other churches. So it's very, very important. I call ECIC that this is a get-together for church nerds in Europe to learn from each other. Like I said, I have learned a lot. I learned very tiny solutions. For example, I learned that in Germany, never post anything on social media on Friday. Never. Always start on Tuesday or so, because on Friday people may go to a bar or so, and the response can be a little bit different than during a week. That's a tiny example what you learn. Maybe the most important thing I learned today was some Swedish people were discussing that church is very often very afraid to say really what they think and what they stand for. And one Swedish person said that church is like a person in coma, and this person sometimes tries to say something by moving a little bit the finger or so, but not like for example what social media is nowadays. It's like you have to really be there, not just moving a little finger a little bit like, well, yeah, we at church. So yeah, so you learn a lot. And definitely now when we have artificial intelligence, and nobody really knows what we should do with that.
Thank you. One last thing. What message from the gospel people in Europe are waiting from us in the web?
I don't know. This is not my field because, like I said, I have studied psychology and computer science. But my personal view is that we have been living hard times with the COVID. Now, especially in Finland, we have the neighbor problem, problem called Russian, and Ukrainian war, and maybe some political movements in Europe, like right-wing movements, and all that. There are a lot of problems. I think that Christian Church, which have been there 2,000 years, with a strong brand, we should stay there. We should stand there and be help for people, be support. Not just the web. Web is just one channel, but all together, all the digital channels and face-to-face meetings and all that. So the church should be there now. I think it's needed more now than it has been needed for a long time. That's my personal view.